Everybody, Gabriel, Miguel here, and have you ever struggled and put in a lot of effort and a lot of work into something only to not get the results that you desired or not the results that you expected? Well, today I'm going to share something with you that I've been learning that I really think could be of some value to you. So, when you're doing something, anything that you do is preceded by your thinking. So, for example, let's say that we're just going to talk about sales. How about sales? Someone goes and tries to sell somebody else something. Imagine though, this guy is going to try, right? One of his thoughts is, I'm going to try to sell this. Number two, what if he's thinking, I can't sell this? And he doesn't even know it. What if he didn't even know he was thinking, I can't sell this? He just gets all nervous and he starts telling people, I can't sell, blah, blah, blah. What's going to happen? Inevitably, he's not going to be able to sell anything. He's going to quit. Contrary, vice versa. If the guy is like, I can sell, he doesn't need to be the most, dynamic salesperson and be a slick talker or know all the tricks and tips. Simply having belief in himself could help him have success. So anyway, that's just to illustrate a little concept. I've been listening to a book, an audio book called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder. You need it, live it, learn it, love it. It's amazing. So I had saw a woman, her name is Diane Hotchman. She has a group where she kind of like coaches people, helps people with their mindset. She recommended this book after 5 of the people in her group started applying some of the principles about prosperous thinking, and 5 people in her group received checks for large sums of money out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is the book I need, you know what I mean? So I get it. I've been devouring it and applying it. And today, I love to eat fruit every morning. I love to eat fruit. So I ran out of my last piece of fruit. I had a banana. And I was like, crap, it's my last piece of fruit. Gotta go to the store. So I just think in my mind, I say, universe, I know your intention is to supply me with everything because this is a good universe we live in, people. It really is. And universe, I know your intention is to supply me. You continuously do, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you for supplying me. And I decided to take my bike and go to the bank and deposit a check. I love to ride my bike. So I go to the bank, deposit the check, and I get out of the little ATM thing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a different route home. It's like this little side street that's right next to the bank. I used to live, I grew up in that area near the bank, so I was like, I'm just going to go down there for old time's sake. So I go down that way, and then I take a little turn on a street that I never really go on. And lo and behold, what do I see at the end of that street, on the corner of that street? What do you think there was? An apple tree. An apple tree. With fruit, apples, delicious, all over the floor, okay? So, naturally, I'm like, well, if these are all up in the street and on the sidewalk, I'm taking them. They're good, you know what I mean? They're good. So, check this out. If you don't believe me, watch this. That's the backpack that I collected all the apples in. All those good for the eating. Now listen to the rest of the story. Just check that out. The rest of the story is, I'm in the middle of the street collecting the apples, and I'm like, I say to myself, God, it'd be really cool if I could go on the other side of this fence and collect the rest of the apples, because there's a lot of more apples over there. Sure enough, the woman who owns the house comes out the back door. She says, hey, you can come over. I'm like, hey, can I come over on this? She says, hey, you're picking apples. And I say, yeah. I'm like, hey, can I come over on the other side of the fence and get the rest of the apples? She's like, yeah, help yourself. Take as much as you want. And by the way, there's another apple tree here in the back. So you can come over here and take whatever you want and be free. And what did I do? Took a lot of apples. I ate a few, but it's a lot of apples right there. So moral of the story is, your thinking has a gigantic impact on the results that you're going to have in your life. You know what I mean? My thought was just giving appreciation and thanks because this universe's intention is to supply us with everything that we could ever need and want. All we got to do is accept it. You know what I mean? This is an infinite universe, I could sit here and explain all sorts of science to you. I'm a major science nerd. But it's an infinite universe we live in, and the potential for your life to change instantly is unlimited. change your thinking, you change everything. And there's so many more stories I could give you. Just in 3 days of applying these principles I learned in this book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, my entire life is different from the ground up. No joke. So I hope you guys got some value from that. You should really check out the book. It's pretty amazing. And if you guys need any help with any sponsoring, any recruiting, anything like that, feel free to head to the blog, Gabriel-Miguel, Miguel.com, and pick up the sponsoring secrets of a master sponsorer, a master, network marketing recruiter. You just enter your name and email, you'll get it right there sent to you instantly. So, Gabriel Miguel here. Hope you got some value. Share this with everybody. Peace out.